Hey guys, and welcome back to the second channel. It's me, Xavvo, and we are here with part 44, I believe, to Xavvo's Mystical World. Guys, it's good to be back. It's been a good month since my last episode. I really wanted a nice bit of a break, just away from the series, you know. I had that weight coming on for a while, but that was just the final blow. Honestly, in that last episode when Emanon showed up and started, like, freaking the fuck out of me, like that kind of just did it for me. That was enough to send me off the game for over a month because I just didn't want to come back on this game. I'm not gonna lie, but we're back and we have a lot of work to get on with. So we have this actual train station, like, main building that we need to finish off. We've got this tunnel that we need to get done as well. So I think we're going to try and do the two of these in this one episode. So we're going to cut to the chase. We're not going to ramble too much, and we're going to get to the building process. So I think what we're going to do is with one of these mine carts, I think we'll put some stuff inside of a chest so we can just kind of keep things out of the way for the time being, because we've got a lot of stuff, a lot of clutter here. Clutter, I'm turning American. We'll put some clutter inside of here just to keep our bag a little bit more free. And so what the plan was with this building, I was going to put glass on these corner bits, and I think for the roof we might go for something kind of classical, so something like stone, or I guess matching this, it'll be in andesite, smooth andesite, right? So I think that will work kind of nicely. So we're actually going to take some of that andesite, and let's also free up some more space. Wow, these snowballs truly are a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie, I hate it. Every day I come back on this game, I regret ever putting my base inside of a snow biome. It is literally my fault. I should not have done that, but you know, there you go. We can't even see the footpaths or anything. We're going to really quickly just make a bunch of andesite stairs. I don't know how many we're going to need, but we're going to craft enough for us to get on with this. It appears that's all we can craft thus far. We've got iron bars. I'm wondering if we could use those for, like, the outside design. I think that would look kind of cool. Right, I do need to find glass. I think we should have some glass inside of our chest, if I'm not wrong. Yep, we've got 7 there, and then we've got glass panes, which I'm not planning on using any glass panes anytime soon. So yeah, I definitely am excited to be back. I think that was a really good amount of time that I took away there. It gave me some nice time to kind of refresh, get my ideas together, and just kind of, you know, come back with a better mindset. I think that's always the idea that you want when it comes to content, at least. You don't want to be forcing out content by any means. Wow, I thought the blast furnace would work. Okay, never mind. We'll use the regular furnace. And I need to shut that door. I'm not trying to get creepers sneaking up my ass. Quickly head to bed, if we can. It's not quite dark yet. So yeah, we've got a lot to do today. I kind of already dug out the tunnel, but we're going to time-lapse that. We're going to fill that all in and all that good stuff. If you guys didn't notice, we've gone back to kind of the OG look, the red LED background. I've not done that in a bit, I don't think, so I thought it'd be a nice throwback, because when we started the series, our room was originally using the red LEDs, and I think it was when I used to be over there, like at the back of my room, facing towards this end of the room. Completely different setup, but yeah, same general idea. Right, let's actually head to bed, because I don't fancy getting any googlies up my bunda, if you catch my drift. So yeah, we've got 11 glass. This is not really enough right now, but we will gather some more as the time goes on. I am going to stay vigilant as well of any suspicious activity, because like I say, it has been over a month since I last came on this world, but you know, I'm kind of a bit rattled. I was a little bit rattled, especially last time after the events that we endured with Emanon. So I'm kind of just keeping a close lookout now for anything weird, because I don't really want a repeat of what happened last time. I really don't, because it did shake me up. It really did shake me up. Understandably so. I mean, every time I've seen him from now on, all I've been getting is these horrific jump scares, like loud enough to literally blow your ears out. It's not fun. It's really not fun. I would prefer if the guy literally just sat down and had a talk with me. I don't know if he speaks or not, but hey, I would appreciate it, at least we'd actually get to the bottom of this feud, because so far, nothing has transpired in the way of progress whatsoever. It's just gotten more and more bitter, and I still need to figure out the sheep and the cow situation, because if you didn't watch the last episode, he assassinated my animals. He murdered them. So we don't have any. We have chickens still, but we don't have any cows or sheep. And I do think they should be able to spawn, right? Like around my world. I will have to walk a little bit to find some, but they should be able to spawn somewhere in the woods. It's possible. I've definitely seen it happen. It's just a little bit more difficult compared to the normal biomes, it appears. Wow, do we have any sand anywhere? Speaking of sand, that's another thing. Another video we need to do is, exploring the world more generally, finding deserts and other stuff. We will probably need an actual, like, compass with us, a map and all that good stuff, just to make sure we don't get lost, because those kind of projects are very dodgy. You know, going on massive trips, adventures, they can end poorly if you don't have a map or you don't have some form of compass or coordinates or anything like that. So we really don't want to make that colossal fuck up. Right, we've got 32. I think that'll do for now. Let's head back. We do need more coal. That is going to be a problem. I'm just wondering, did I leave any coal inside of these furnaces in here? Oh, I did. Right, there's a bit in there. We've actually got some smooth stone, which is very nice. And it looks like we've got nothing in there. Right, we'll take those coal. That'll do for now. So that's another thing on the agenda, is mining once again. In fact, what we will do at some point is we will head back down to that mine shaft we found underground, because there was another part of it which I didn't explore, and it did have some extra minecart with chests, which means the potential to find some name tags, maybe music discs, other, really cool pieces of loot. So I think we'll definitely need to do that at some point. So we've got a bunch of ideas lined up. And I need to mention something as well. Next month, I've already explained this on the main channel in one of my videos, but next month in August, during my birthday, I am going on holiday to Tenerife for 5 days. I'm super excited, by the way. I've never, ever been abroad, so this is going to be super cool. But I've got like 5 days next month where I won't be uploading at all. Now, that probably won't take much of an effect on this channel because I only post once a week as it is. And I'll probably have something scheduled if I do properly come back to making the Minecraft content from now on. So it probably won't affect you guys much, but, it's also nice just to let you guys know what's going on in my life, what's planned ahead. Yeah, I'm not sure how much of this we're going to be able to smelt, but we're getting really distracted, in fact, because we do need to get on with, like, the bulk of this video, actually. Because I know we've got this thing to finish off, but I really wanted to get this tunnel finished as well. So I think we're going to time-lapse from here, and we'll see how much we can get done. Let's go. Hey up, guys. I've just heard a pig man. Buddy, is that Berto? I think it was called Berto, right? We could name him. We could name this guy. I'm gonna call him Berto. Hello, Berto. Berto the pigman. Oh my god, we got 2 pigmen. We've got Berto and Bob. Has Berto returned? Berto, my friend, it has been a while since we last saw you. What's life been like, buddy? What's it been like in the Nether since I was last seeing you? Hey, has it been good? Hey, you might want to move out the way. You can't really come through my house. That's forbidden. You are of another territory. Yeah, we've been going for like maybe 40 minutes, half an hour or something like that since I started the time lapse. And so far we've done a sizable bit of progress to the actual train station building. And we're going to eventually get this tunnel done as well. We're actually not too far off. We're just really at this point gathering some glass to finish up the roof inside of the train station building. And then what I'm planning to do is down the middle of the train tunnel, there's actually going to be an over roof kind of glass thing or something like that I might do, unless actually, because come to think about it, some of the blocks will be extremely high up because of just how much dirt there is above the ground on the ground level. Maybe it would make more sense not to do that, but at least for the beginning to it we could do that, and then the rest of it will be like kind of lit up because it'll be underground. I think that would be pretty cool, and we're going to leave the rest of that to smelt. I don't know how much of that we're going to need, and thankfully, as you might have seen in the part of the time lapse, we did find another part of this cave through one of our mining tunnels, which has got tons of coal. So we're sorted for the coal situation at least. But yeah, I'm really liking how this is looking. Let me know what you guys think. I think this looks super cool, having this kind of like fancy, I guess it's almost like a Union Jack in a way, isn't it? It looks a bit like the Union Jack. I wasn't really intending that. I was just doing it as like a crosshatch kind of like octagonal roof design thing with glass, because, you know, above the tracks and whatnot, you know, light the way naturally. But yeah, I think it looks really cool. So as far as this outside roof goes, I think we're going to start designing that, because we've actually got a bunch of polished andesite, and you know, it'd be nice to get this on the way with. It's starting to snow, so this is going to cause a lot of hassle, I could tell you that much. Right, so with the roof, I'm wondering, should I have the roof inwards from, like, the actual outside, or should it be a hangover roof? Because this looks really cool like this, but I'm starting to think maybe if we just do it like... We'll start with, like, the basic foundation first. Let's do that, and we'll just see how it looks. This is going to be quite a cliche roof. There's nothing special to this at all, because normally, if you're coming up with something really realistic looking, you'll have it, like, hanging over the sides and stuff. But we're just going to do a basic kind of surround roof kind of thing. I don't know how this is going to affect how the glass looks, but we could literally just have it so this is just an external design. So it looks like there's a roof on it, but it doesn't actually cover the glass, if that makes sense. Oh, we nearly had it go the whole way around, but it doesn't, unfortunately. We haven't got much polished andesite left. But let's take a quick look at this. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. I was thinking maybe, though, it could have had a bit of a hangover to it, because it would look kind of nice if it did. But I actually think that looks really cool as it is. Like, just because of the design that we've already got going with this, it already looks really neat. Right, we've got a challenger here. Come on, bring it on, bitch. You really don't want the smoke, I'm telling you, buddy, you don't. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Oh, God. We've got another challenger. Right, I think it's time that we head to bed. This is a bit out of hand. We don't want a repeat at the start of the series that we had. You know, when we had the fight in the furnace room. If you remember that one, you're an OG. Real OG, if you remember that one. God, yeah, that was, like, right at the start of the series. Literal fight broke out. We had mobs just, like, straight up attacking me everywhere. Breaking in through the front door. It was pretty nuts. Granted, not the most interesting title, but it was at the time, because that was, like, the beginning of the series. So there wasn't much else to title our videos. But now the videos are getting a little bit more exotic, you might say, with the titles. We've got a lot more that goes on now. As the world expands, it's kind of inevitable. So, bones, we'll put those away in there. And we do have a bit of raw iron to smelt as well, it appears. I'm not sure how the rail situation's going. I think we've got plenty of rails inside the chest. So we should be able to get on with the tunnel now, which will also time-lapse because that will take a while. But we also need to figure out this roof situation, don't we? We still need to figure that out. Right, what have we got in the way of blocks here? We've got andesite, we've got 30 in there. 34, I think, that's said. Right, not much else, unfortunately. What about in here? Oh, we've got some stairs in there. That's cool. Alright, we've got 26 in total left. I don't know really what we're going to do then for this design. Not too sure. We are a little bit limited in what we can build for this roof, but I'm not really planning on it going all the way up because it'll end up looking like a massive mushroom. And you know what buildings look like when they're like mushrooms in Minecraft. They look really stupid. That alone looks really good for me. Just that one layer on the top. I think if it went up more, it would just start to look really stupid. So what we might actually do is just finish this bit off, and then we might have a little bit of it going in and then an extra bit of roof. So that way, from afar, it doesn't look like a massive mushroom, but then up close, it doesn't look like it's... I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, if you have the height of the roof extended further into the design, instead of just going all the way up like a pyramid, it doesn't look as tall, and you still get that rounded experience that you want out of the roof. Now, why is this not curling? Come on. Something difficult. Wow, there's a lot of these that I've placed that haven't seemed to curl like they're supposed to. We've got a creeper down there. I'm going to have to watch out for him. Oh my god, this is so triggering. Why can't this just... Yeah, like, why didn't it just do that naturally the first time? As for the rest of this, I'm not sure, because you're not really going to see it. Should we do this at polished or not? Right, I don't think we're going to use the glass in the tunnel. We're definitely not, so we might as well use this to extend our kind of windowed effect a bit higher up. That way you can keep the light coming through from the natural daylight and not have it affected by the roof design. So, I'm going to quickly just do that. I'm hoping this is actually going to be enough. Probably won't be, knowing this. Knowing me, it'll probably not be enough, will it? I've just fucking placed that too high, haven't I? Yeah, that's a waste of a glass block. Right, buddy, I don't know what you think you're going to do. I am not letting you come near me. You're going to blow this fucking base up. Look at him. Look at him sat down there waiting for me to come down. What a piece of shit. What a loser. I'm not going to open this for you, dude. I'm not going to do that. I'm literally not going to do that. That would be fatal. I think this will be enough, actually. We don't even need all these stairs. We've actually kind of wasted the stairs. We don't need them. Right, okay. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Sorry to use your name in vain, Jesus, but this is... I think this is warranted as a Jesus Christ moment. This is not exactly what I want right now. Right, buddy, you can get your ass away from my fucking base. Go on. Come on, die. There we go. Nice. Nicely done. Right, let's get the remainder of that glass. Alright, so on our little journey down into the caves, which we've gone a little bit far, not gonna lie, I've actually gotten a bunch of polished andesite. So we've now got a bunch more to finish that roof off, thankfully. I was mainly coming down here just to get some coal, actually, but it's also very nice that we could find some of that on the way down. So we're going to head right back up, and we're going to proceed with finishing off this roof, and I think we might even get the tunnel done in today as well, just to make up for the fact that we didn't get a lot done in the last episode. Whoa! Good lord, this one's got an enchanted bow. Don't you dare think you can take refuge inside of my building. That's not how this works. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, we still got some andesite in there. Okay, even better. Hopefully the camera doesn't die on us because I'm actually looking at it right now and it's got like the battery's literally just showing no bars on it. So that means it's probably near to it actually dying. I've never had this camera die before, by the way, whilst recording. So that will be interesting to say the least. No, it won't be interesting. It'll be kind of annoying, actually, not gonna lie. So yeah, we're gonna finish this off like so. I think this looks really cool, actually, because you have the transition from the wood underneath into this upper roof design. I'm wondering how this is going to look from the inside, in fact. I bet it's going to look kind of cool. It's super satisfying just filling things in like this. Oh, man. Look at this. God damn. Oh, yeah. That's how it's done, baby. Roof is done. Roof is done. We finally finished this building. That is a sip of relief. It actually looks really cool as well from the inside. I really am digging that. So, we actually, I think, we did have some other lanterns back home, which I could prop up inside of here. But for the time being, we're not going to need to do that. I think we're just going to really focus on getting this stuff done now. And look at who we've got hanging out in here. Who do you think you are, buddy? Hanging around in my tunnels. It's not how this works. Free real estate, my ass. These spiders are just becoming entitled. I mean, we've had them lurking around my house before in the past, you know. That one time I had one of them just hanging out and I killed him. And now we've got them hanging about in my tunnels. I think it's despicable, if you ask me. Okay, so as much as I'd love to finish the rest of this off in today's video, we have already done a ton today, and in terms of time-lapsing, even though this will speed things up, it is still going to end up coming to a pretty sizable length of a video. So, as you can see, thus far, what we've actually started to do is we've started to dig a canal kind of down the sides of the passage, because I want the actual passage to have almost like a side space around the tracks, and I might even just run lava down it or something funky like that. Maybe have some glowstone or something. And obviously, you can see the wooden tunnel is actually connected to the base of the actual train building like I wanted it to. So unlike the other ones, which go outside and have lanterns on them because, you know, they're outside kind of tracks, this one's an indoor track, so we don't have lanterns on this one. Oh, the camera's died, so that's interesting, isn't it? But I'll continue what I was saying anyway. So this is going to run basically over the top of the ground, so you're going to actually see parts of this tunnel exposed above the ground for some parts of it. And what we'll do is we'll have kind of like andesite casing kind of going over it in occasional areas, just as a design to make it look like it's supported on the surface level. But underground, it's going to be this open wooden tunnel that goes right down, and we're going to need a bunch more smooth stone to finish the rest of this track, and we're going to need a lot of wood to, you know, completely case the inside of this place and cap the whole of this place as a tunnel. So it's going to be a huge project, but to say the least, I am excited to get on with this and finally get a lot of progress towards this tunnel complete. So anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy, be sure to smash a like on this video, drop me a comment if you want, and yeah, other than that, I will catch you all in the next episode. Bye, guys.